we are a gold explorer in Queensland. We have 1.84 million ounces in mineral resource currently across 3 main areas. We've, over the last couple of years, consolidated all of this ground within Queensland, and last week we did an institutional placement and raised $40 million. The company has also recently undergone ownership changes, restructuring and a recapitalisation, and a new management team put in place. So we are ready to really drive exploration and increase our asset base. So here are the 3 areas that I was referring to. We've got Yandan in the northwest, we've got Twin Hills in the southwest, and Mount Coolin in the east. Most of our resources sit down in the Twin Hills area. We've got 1 million ounces down there, and that's spread across 2 deposits, the 309 deposit and the Lone Sister deposit, and roughly the split's roughly 50-50. They're low sulfidation epithermal systems, and the thing about these deposits is that they're extremely high grade. So you can see here some of the intercepts, like 17 metres at 317 grams per tonne, 146 metres at 9.8 grams per tonne. And the other interesting thing about these deposits is that we're only at the very top of the system, and as these systems develop down towards the feeder zones, they get higher in grade, and they get narrower and quite spectacular deposits. So our view is that there's a lot of exploration potential here. So just looking at the Twin Hills area very quickly, here we've got 500,000 ounces in the 309 deposit. There's a lot of gaps that need infill drilling where we can pick up ounces very rapidly, and the mineralisation is open in almost all directions. So we're drilling here right now. We've got about 6,500 metres in our first program, and that's a combination of infill drilling and extensional work. Metallurgically, these deposits also have excellent recovery. So we're doing a little bit of test work now just to confirm some historical results. But really, the potential for growth here is very quite large. Here you can see the 309 area locally in cross-section, and this is really just showing once again the kind of extent of geophysical and geochemical anomalies that we're seeing. And the bottom section there is the Pajingo deposit, which is just north of where we are. That's a world-class deposit where they've located these lower feeder zones. And you can see some of these are running quite spectacular grades. So Vera South, for instance, you've got about 900,000 ounces down there at 13.5 grams per tonne. Nancy is another great one at almost 300,000 ounces at 15 grams per tonne. So that's the kind of target that we're looking for. The other 500,000 ounces we've got at the Twin Hills deposit the Twin Hills area is the Lone Sister deposit. This is similar, it's open. There's potential to pick up ounces through infill drilling. We've just completed 2,500 metres of drilling there, and we're anticipating getting results back around the first week of November. So this is the first drilling program that's been done since 2021. So we're greatly looking forward to seeing those results. Within the whole area of Twin Hills, there's a lot of prospectivity, there's a lot of mineralisation, and a lot of potential. So really, you know, we're cashed up, we've got rigs on the ground, we're looking to increase mineral resources significantly over the next 12 to 18 months. Historically, discovery costs at Twin Hills have been around $10 per resource ounce, which is extremely cheap. So, you know, we're going to keep drilling as long as we're discovering ounces for $10 or more. We'll keep on expanding the mineral resource and see how large these deposits can get. At Yandan in the north, we've got another 500,000 ounces. This deposit's really interesting as well. It's quite high grade, and it's actually been dislocated due to a post-mineralisation fault. We're doing some work there now to look to target the lower portions of this mineralisation, and we'll commence drilling that early next year. Here we see high-grade areas within this resource. We've got a 1.1 million tonnes at 5.5 grams. So there's a high-grade 200,000 ounce resource sitting inside of a larger resource of close to 500,000 ounces. Once again, up at Yandan, there's been no real work done on exploring for feeder zones, so there's a whole lot of potential there. We've also got another deposit that's just a little bit south of Yandan, of the East Hill deposit. This one's had a little bit of surface drilling on it, but once again shows significant surface geochemistry and really good geophysical anomalies beneath that we really want to put a drill hole into. We'll do that early next year after we've done some more geophysics over the deposit. Like Twin Hills, a very, very large tenement holding with a lot of anomalous gold, a lot of prospects, a lot of tenements, a lot of targets that are just waiting to be drilled. So really we have an asset that was unloved. It's been recapped. People are starting to understand the story. We've got money in the bank and the potential to significantly increase gold resources in the short term. So between now and the end of the year, we're going to undertake a small drilling program to validate our geological models, get our eye in and make sure we understand the controls to mineralisation. With the funds that we have now, we can next year bring in more drill rigs, look to demonstrate the scale and understand the quantum and the tenor of what we have. And then we'll do a similar thing at our other tenements. We'll just stagger them, offset them a bit. So we're validating and growing the mineral resource now. Next year we'll demonstrate scale. While we're doing this, we're de-risking, making sure that we're still doing our studies, looking at metallurgy, looking at waste rock characterization and those kind of things. In the background to that, we're going to continue to do systematic exploration, greenfields exploration, and work all our targets. Once we do understand the quantum and the tenor of the mineralisation and we get to a certain size, we'll undertake studies to convert our mineral resources to ore reserve and look to fast-track development. So, very rapidly over the last couple of months, we've seen a huge uplift in value. 2 months ago, we had a market capitalisation of around $20 million. Today, it stands at about 240. And on a dollar per enterprise value ounce, or dollar per ounce basis, compared to our peers on the ASX, we're undervalued. We're at around $94 an ounce compared to a average of $194 an ounce. So we've got cash, we've got the assets, we've got huge exploration potential, and yeah, the world's our oyster going forward. Thank you very much.